So now we move to the second brother Akka, Simhamukha, and as dancers, it's one fascinating image that he gives, multi-headed, multi-armed, two lassos, and it's really, it's like one character from one of these Marvel kind of movies. So, but he stands for karma, and again he's not vanquished. Can you tell us about Simhamukha?
The lion is a kind of a straightforward animal. It's generally considered a forthright animal. And Simhamukha was forthright. In fact, he tries telling Surapadma, what you're doing is wrong. But then he could not help it. He could not convince his brother. We've already seen, right at the start, when Surapadma tried killing himself, it was Simhamukha who brought him back. And Simhamukha did not ask for anything for himself.
Right.
But then he just wanted to be a companion to his brother. And the lion also has another tendency. I do not know if you have noticed this, Karuna. Why is generally lion thought to be the king of the forest? There's no kind of organization in the forest, right? It is that the human thinking which is dubbed the lion to be a king of the forest. But then why? When the lion walks out of the cave, if you notice, it tries to look this way. Okay, not only in the cave, but even when it is walking in a cage, in a zoo, you can see it tends to turn around this way and this way. So it is kind of trying to look at the people, look at the citizens. It's called the king of the forest because a king is supposed to be looking at what is happening around and what's happening to the citizens, if they're all okay or what. And Simhamukha was a kind of a person who evinced interest in the people. And he was trying to be balanced. But then he could not because he was born a brother to Surapadma. And from Simhamukha was killed. So Tarakasura was killed first, then Simhamukha, and then they come to Surapadma. And if you take Surapadma, we come to Surapadma, and what happened? Sura thought, even after getting the news of both his brothers getting killed, would not even bother, thought he just had a small little boy in front of him, did not realize that he had asked for a boon, that only Shiva's Amsam would kill him. He should have thought that this is Shivakumara. So it's again the human frailty that we tend to forget what we had asked for. Many times we ask for something, but then tend to forget. Small little things also we tend to forget. We pray to God and then ask for grace. And after some time when we get everything, we tend to forget God. And that is what Surapadma was doing. He forgot about his own boons, what he got from Maheshwara, and how he should have ruled. And he forgot that he had a boon that he will rule the 1008 constellations for 108 yugas. So at least when the 108th yuga was nearing, he should have realized, yes, my time is over and all these are impermanent. He did not. We ask for something and we keep going. We extending our desire. And that is why Tirumular said, Asai padappada aivarum tunbam. Keep on extending the desire. And again, what did Sura do? He tried concealing himself. He became water. He became fire, thinking that he is deceiving Shivakumara. And we all tend to forget that God is looking at us. That all-pervading godliness witnesses everything. And we kind of hide ourselves and think that I can deceive God. No, you cannot. You become water, God became fire. You become fire, He became water. And then you fly and hide yourself as a bird. He also became a bird. And ultimately, Soora became one tree, thinking if he stands as a tree and not move, Shivakumara would get totally deceived and go away. And that is when Shivakumara took the spear, and the spear would split the tree. The moment the spear touched the tree lost its ahankara. And one part of the tree became the peacock, the other part became the cock, Mayil and Seval. And Muruga took the Seval, put it on his flag. He took the peacock and made it his Vahana. So, if you take these three brothers, they symbolize three different blemishes that each soul is supposed to have.